Say what? Mom, you 1 minute. No, sir, that's not 1 minute. Our people say we need. I beg you, sir, when I put it in the New Talk Eater, Mr. President, the Senate, the Civil Police, especially us for the rescue government. Our people say we move. Say what? Mom, you 1 minute. No, sir, that's not 1 minute. Our people say we need. I beg you, Senator Moise. I want to land on something here. Even if you get 5%, the sex that you get, they say you mean. Even if the fact, some agents say, no, maybe you're not lucky. I don't get something from that person. The general perception is a public official, especially with people, they mean. Mr. President of the Senate, Mr. President of the Senate, more than 20,000 jobs in the private sector in the labor market that work the men was selling for that job, for those jobs, and depriving our people. We cannot be here under the regime and allow it to happen. We should not allow it to happen. In 2019, 2018, the former government paid the road, the door for military road. First time in the history of this country. In 2019, there was a by-election that contested in. The people in Dope Community walk on that road to go vote for me. They didn't vote for the government candidate because they didn't have job. We must be intentional and deliberate about providing job for our people so we can think that they listen or they beg. They empower them. I submit. When I put it in the New Talk Eater, Mr. President of the Senate, the Civil Police, especially us for the rescue government. Our people say we move. Say what? Mom, you 1 minute. No, sir, that's not 1 minute. Our people say we need. I beg you, Senator Moise. I want to land on something here. Even if you get 5%, the sex that you get, they say you mean. Even if the fact, some agents say, no, maybe you're not lucky. I don't get something from that person. The general perception is a public official, especially with people, they mean. Mr. President of the Senate, Mr. President of the Senate, more than 20,000 jobs in the private sector in the labor market that work the men was selling for that job, for those jobs, and depriving our people. We cannot be here under the regime and allow it to happen. We should not allow it to happen. In 2019, 2018, the former government paid the road, the door for military road. First time in the history of this country. In 2019, there was a by-election that contested in. The people in Dope Community walk on that road to go vote for me. They didn't vote for the government candidate because they didn't have job. We must be intentional and deliberate about providing job for our people so we can think that they listen or they beg. They empower them. I submit.
I'm Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President of the Republic of Liberia, and I'm very pleased to send greetings to you from the government and people of Liberia, and to speak for a few moments on the realities of post-conflict educational recovery. From the agenda, this global consultation of the Interagency Network for Education in Emergencies provides an opportunity for all participants to review and discuss very important issues on education in emergencies and to consider actions to bridge the gaps that currently exist. As tracked by the UNESCO Education for All Global Monitoring Report, there are many countries that will not succeed in achieving some of the key EFA goals by the year 2015. My country, Liberia, is one of those countries. We emerged from 14 years of civil conflict in 2003. Following a 2-year transition period, elections were held, and my government was inaugurated in January 2006. Long years of civil war took a heavy toll on all sectors of the economy and the corresponding physical infrastructure. Needless to say, the education sector in Liberia was not spared. The findings of the rapid assessment carried out immediately after the conflict have been brought more sharply into focus by extensive nationwide consultations for Liberia's poverty reduction strategy. In these consultations, the people clearly stated that they wanted education, health, and roads placed at the top of the government's agenda. In response to the voices of the people, increased resources from the government and our partners have been allocated to education, and these have made possible tangible achievements. An operational education management information system has been established at the Ministry of Education, and for the first time in its history, Liberia has comprehensive and reliable national data on education at the school level. The first National School Census report, based on the latest available data, has recently been launched. Data from the 2005-2006 school year relative to that of 2007-2008 tells us that enrollment at the school level has increased significantly at all levels of education. Undoubtedly, growth in enrollment will continue as increasing numbers of school-age and older children enroll in school, but limited capacity, scarcity of available resources, and the difficulty of accessing some remote communities will be barriers to be overcome by 2015. I know that without the education of my people, the recovery and development process will be very slow and painful. It is for this reason that we are paying particular attention to the education of our women. For those outside the school system, in addition to the standard interventions, innovative approaches are being employed, such as providing literacy and basic numeracy training as part of microcredit programs. To finance our education recovery, on May 18, 2008, I launched the Liberia Education Pooled Fund, a multi-donor trust fund established for the support of the education sector in Liberia. This unique funding mechanism represents the first public-private partnership for educational financing. It builds upon the principles of the Paris Declaration on Aid Effectiveness and the Education for All Fast Track initiative. We thank all of our partners who have supported this effort, and we invite others to consider contributing to this fund. Your global consultation currently in session is a prime opportunity for the delegates gathered to discuss those issues and processes that contribute toward bridging the gaps that exist throughout the education in emergencies continuum. I thank all of you for the opportunity to share in your deliberations. Have a productive meeting.
We must build a vibrant and strong Liberia of which we can all be proud.
President Ellen Sirleaf has proven that women can do it.
She can stand up in the terrain, so-called of men. Madam Sirleaf has made all of us brave.
We are all Liberia. Liberia is our own.
Freedom is in the air. Today, Liberians are celebrating a key moment in their history. It's been 166 years since the country gained independence. Liberia was the first modern African nation to declare its liberty from Western control. But Liberians have only really enjoyed true freedom in the last 8 years, since the election of President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Thank you for your hard work.
With the government of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we see democracy moving. We see freedom of expression. We're seeing the economy is booming gradually. So that's another value for us as an independent and sovereign state.
Liberia is a land of peace in Africa, so we don't want no more war.
A male-dominated country plagued by civil war, a female president was unthinkable. But Ellen would go on to win the country's first democratic election and shape Liberia in an unprecedented way.
Her Excellency Ms. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President of the Republic of Liberia.
She is the first female head of state in Africa.
We are all Liberia, Liberia is our own.
Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was elected president of Liberia in 2005. 2 years after the country emerged shattered from a brutal civil conflict. She was a popular activist and in her late 60s.
We will vote for Liberia, and I think she stands for Liberia. That was the feeling.
We thought that Liberia had just received a declaration of independence, you know, because we saw something like, oh yes, Liberia is about to be transformed.
But in this West African country, which has traditionally been split into communities ruled by male chiefs, politics had long been thought to be no place for a woman.
We feel fear in this political arena because you feel alone, you know. You'll be called names, your siblings, your parents, your relatives, everybody is scared. Because the thing is not your area, what will happen to you, and somehow it's to shield you as a woman. But we are saying no, and she said no, I don't need to be shielded.
She was very focused, and from small, she always felt that she would either be the president of this country or she would hold some high office.
Life started for young Ellen and 3 siblings in the center of Liberia's capital, Monrovia.
She was living here because they played the Gora Mansion. It was small, we used to play football. I mean, right around here, and she used to ride the bicycle, going up and down, coming back.
She was a very, very active young girl. Actually, we could say people called her a tomboy. And she could climb trees as fast as we boys could. And she even played football with us.
But it was her outspokenness that had always set her apart.
As I progressed in academia, I became very, very vocal, taking issues, whether it was, in my class or whether it was in my professional life. So I think that may have propelled me into where I am.
She spoke out for equality, a value that had been instilled in her by the dual heritage of her parents. Her father's ancestors had been in Liberia for many generations, the so-called indigenous Liberians. Her mother was raised primarily by ancestors of those former slaves who arrived in the country around 200 years ago from America. There was a long-running feud between the groups.
Well, she wanted equality, and she wanted an emergence of the Liberian people coming together as one. She spoke out against the domination of elitist families, so-called Americo-Liberians as against the indigenous Liberian. And I mean, she took a very strong position on those issues. And so she became popular and well-known with grassroots people.
She studied economics at home before attending Harvard University in the United States of America, returning in her early 30s. At the time, prominent Americo-Liberian William Tolbert was president, and he appointed the young but highly educated Ellen to the finance ministry.
When you go in, go prepared.
William Tolbert's daughter, Christine Tolbert Norman, also worked in the government.
I saw her dynamism. I saw at that point she didn't fear to express her interest politically. I was impressed by her because she was a woman who was ambitious.
She attracted attention with a fiery speech to the Liberian Chamber of Commerce. She claimed that the country's corporations were harming the economy by hoarding their profits or sending them overseas.
We always try to tell her, moderate your views. Because, the men in Liberia, it's very difficult for them to accept equality with women or having outspoken women, because women were at the time very shy, and they were expected to stay in their place as mothers.
Only 1 year after Ellen became finance minister, William Tolbert was assassinated. 13 of his cabinet officials were publicly executed 10 days later. The coup was by indigenous military rebels led by Master Sergeant Samuel Doe. Ellen was one of only 4 ministers to survive. Still, she later spoke out against Samuel Doe's regime and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. International calls for her release followed, and her term was cut to just less than a year. She left prison defiant and proud.
I went to the prison to get her out, and it was just fantastic, the crowds, the surging crowds. And she gave this famous salute with the fists in the air, and the crowd went wild. And we had to just bodily take her and put her in the back of a truck so that she could get away, because, the crowd was surging. And, she liked that. Let's face it, she liked that. And she was inspired by that.
I've been through it all. I've been through the good days and the bad days. And I think that has hardened me to be able to stay focused, to be able to pursue what I want to pursue and not be diverted, by those who would do things differently or try to move me away from my course.
Less than 5 years after she came out of jail, Ellen was threatened again by Samuel Doe's officials and fled to the USA.
When there was no opportunity, she didn't go and sit down and wait for a term. She went and worked hard at the World Bank. She worked hard with IMF. She worked with the UN. She has aspiration, she has determination, loyalty, and of course diligence is paramount.
Meanwhile, there was a dramatic change at home in Liberia. Former government official and trained guerrilla fighter Charles Taylor started a civil war to overthrow Samuel Doe. Liberia was battered by conflict for more than a decade.
Doe was overthrown bloodily, terribly, in 1990. And that civil war raged and destroyed the entire country. 13 years of war. Not 1 inch of Liberia was left untouched. But the loss of lives, the loss of pride, the loss of just human aspiration. Liberians had to be degraded to eating grass for days, for months. Children were without parents. The war brought education to a halt. Youth were used as child soldiers. Many kids never saw their parents again.
In 1994, female activists started to emerge for the first time in such great numbers. The mounting killings drove them to campaign.
We met with warlords, one-on-one, tried to reason with them to put down the guns, and let us try to live in peace.
Female artists performed on the front lines where they convinced soldiers to put down their weapons.
We disarmed with music, and they gave us the guns, and we turned the guns over to ECOMOG. ECOMOG turned it over to the UN through music. Some of the children that I disarmed, I brought them to do a case study with them. That with lots of love, these children will not go back to fight.
Peace negotiations finally led to a ceasefire in 1996. Elections were held the following year. Philip Wesser was one of the few journalists who covered the Liberians going to the polls. He had been part of a group of reporters that had started up the Inquirer after all Liberian media houses had shut down due to the conflict.
Many persons were not too sure that Manaseli would return to Liberia for security reasons, because she and Taylor couldn't see eye to eye with our local heads. But she braved the storm, and she came to Monrovia. And for that reason, she was referred to as the Iron Lady. This headline is the biggest headline this newspaper ever carried. And the government was not too happy while the kind of big headline was given. But we did it because the bravery to come at the time of President Taylor.
She had been a member of the Liberian Action Party, but joined the Unity Party since it did not have a candidate. This way, she could run for presidency.
It was predicted that Taylor was going to win the elections. He had the NPP, and Manaseli would come second. And true to that prediction, the result came that way.
We are ready and we are prepared.
But peace did not last for long. The country came under attack by a Guinea-based Liberian rebel group in 1999. After the conflict had raged for 4 years, women once again refused to be silenced. More than 1,000 demonstrated on Monrovia's fish market field, going on a hunger and sex strike, and prayed. They were there for 10 months.
We were lying down under the rain, under the sun, on the sea, praying for peace to restore in this country.
The women convinced Charles Taylor and rebel leaders to meet in Ghana to negotiate peace. They staged a sit-in outside the presidential palace in Accra, where talks were held. Ellen was at the meeting, and Kumba Thompson, a young activist at the time, was looking on.
She was the only woman, political person, in that discussion. And I couldn't constantly help myself but keep looking at her and say, wow, what does it mean to be sitting around with all males? And I can tell you, there were many, many, many statements about her. As young as we were, oh, she's a man. She's not a woman. Oh, you know, they gave you all kinds of names. But she was there.
During the talks, a peace agreement was signed. Charles Taylor went into exile in Nigeria and was later convicted of war crimes by the International Criminal Court. A temporary government was appointed, taking Liberia into its first post-war election 2 years later. Ellen revealed she would be running for the presidency again.
she was breaking it to the family and saying that she decided to take this bold step. And of course, there were mixed views. There were some of us who felt that you're doing very well. You're a high-profile person already. You work with the UN. You're getting a good salary. Why take this risk? But even there, she said, that is my goal, and I'm going to do it. If I lose my life, I lose it. My goal is to become president of Liberia. And she was very focused and steadfast in her belief that she would become president and she would make a difference in Liberia. And this is what she's done.
Many of the women who had found a political voice during the war threw their energy into Ellen's cause. The spirit and strength of women activists helped to lay the foundation for a female leader.
She's prepared. She's prepared, not only academically, but she can stand up in a terrain, so-called of men, and be tough enough and speak the political language that none of us were ever prepared to speak. So she can do that. And she's competent. And she will have compassion. And she will not lead. She will not be a tyrannic leader. She will not take us back to war because she's a mother. She will not want her children and her grandchildren to hunger, to prostitute, to not go to school. And I think that was the solidarity. And that's what we believe. That's what made the political change, the history of Liberia, to have for us president.
She was not elected because she's a female. No, it wasn't for that factor. It was not for that factor. It was not even a slogan during the election. Say, oh, vote for a female. No. It wasn't like that. People were looking for someone who would deliver, who could move the country.
Let us love our country. This is fundamental to progress. Join us in nation building. Join us in the processes of change. We have come a long way. We have survived the worst. There's no turning back. Make a small sacrifice for the good of ourselves and our country.
I can't say I ever wanted to be a politician. What I wanted to do was to be a good leader. A leader motivates people, inspires them, and get them to do things. A politician just talks.
Liberia has a population of around 3.5 million. Almost 60% are below the age of 35. The challenges here are many and diverse. The country has high rates of poverty, unemployment, and corruption. With Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's selection came a new era for women and children, increased access to education and freedom of speech.
Women are now speaking out. Women are playing more of a partnership role with men than, oh, behind every successful man is a good woman. Is now beside every successful man is a great woman.
The Sirleaf Market Women's Fund gives traders business management and literacy training. But how do they feel about getting ahead in politics?
Women are women! Women! Women are women! Women! You ever think you can be president of the country? Yes. I don't think anything will stop me because I know very well that I'm going forward and I'll continue to go forward. So you're not scared of politics again? No. Because I know it. I know politics.
I want to be a president when I grow up to help my family.
You want to be a president when you grow up? How old are you?
I'm 11.
What will you do when you be president now?
I will help with food.
Do you think a woman can be president?
Yes.
Do you think she can be president?
Yes. I said every human being in the country can have a so she can become president.
I think the boldness and the realization remains just here. They're not able to translate the thinking of leadership from this sphere to the national level. The younger children, the younger people, I think, have a better opportunity. And the little girl who says, I can be president. In other words, I've seen, you know, before I didn't see it. I'm just a child born here, but in my era, in my time, I see a woman as president. So it means that I can vie for the highest office.
Wait. Stop. Down. Right. Right.
Are you proud of having a female president in Liberia?
Yes.
And are you proud of having the first female president in Africa?
Yes.
All the females stand up. Let's see the female in this class. So we'll count you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sit down. All the males stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still, we have more male than female. Female, you can become a president one day too. You know that? Yes, once you learn your math and you learn your science, you learn to be responsible, you learn to be dutiful, you learn to have a character of integrity. And male can become president, but we want more female in classes and more female as leaders of our country. The president instituted a program for free and compulsory education for elementary school students up to 9th grade. So that is a significant improvement. When the president is traveling around the country, everywhere there's a group of youth, she would stop and give them candies and talk to them and encourage them. What do you want to do? And so forth.
I have the right to play.
I have the right to play.
I have the right to my choice.
I have the right to my choice. I have the right to education. I have the right to be protected.
There's nothing more you can do than to bring up a child in such a way that not only are they exposed to learning in the schools, but that their physical development is all part of their growing up. Give thanks to God for all His blessings.
Many blessings.
To enable us today to be able to be in Burma, to be able to do this. So I've just recognized the blessings of God, and I know that's what you want me to do.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. The dedication of this playground is a strong testament of the government's continuous commitment to the advancement of children's well-being in Liberia.
It makes me feel that I can be like her at times when I see her, because she is a female. She stood up firm to reach that level. So with that, I get the courage, and I have the courage that I can be like her and even more greater than that.
It hasn't all been easy, you know. I've had my share of failures, but I'm so glad that the success have exceeded the failures, and that's why where I am today. I was able to rise above the failures and rise above the difficulties. I hope I could send that message to every other woman or every other person. It takes perseverance and commitment and dedication and hard work and honesty, and you know, a combination of those values can get you there.
Perhaps her most significant success has been keeping her country at peace for nearly a decade.
Peace can only be achieved in Liberia with total respect for human rights. And that's what Madam Sirleaf has brought to Liberia in terms of democracy. Every day somebody is saying something about Madam Sirleaf. But is Madam Sirleaf reacting to what they say? No.
Her leadership has not escaped controversy altogether. The president has come under fire for promoting 3 of her 4 sons into high positions. She has also been criticized for not doing enough to drive down poverty. It affects around 70% of the population.
Even though the economy is now moving and operations from the investment we have made is starting, but not moving fast enough to absorb all the many young people who don't have skills, who've not had an education. And so our challenge is, how do we give them the skills through technical and vocational education? How do we prepare them so that they too can have their dignity back, so they don't have to beg or they don't have to steal, they can earn it. That's the biggest challenge right now.
The expectations are still high. People see her as someone to move them from where they are to somewhere. And one of the difficulties is to deal with expectation.
It's not about expectation, it's about reality. The reality is that where we came from, where we are today, Madam Sirleaf has done well.
We have not heard about attempted coup. We have not heard about the president being assassinated, God forbid. We have not heard that you have people coming to invade the city like before.
In 2011, she received a rare honor along with 2 other women. Ellen won the Nobel Peace Prize for advocating women's rights and participation in peace building. She was re-elected as president a month later. A year after Ellen's re-election, Joyce Banda rose to the presidency in Malawi.
I believe that of the 50-odd countries in Africa, in the next 10 years, you will see more female presidents coming up.
Whether there's someone to fit her shoes, I don't know. I don't know. I'm real. You see, I'm a realist. I don't know.
It's very difficult when one gets accustomed to one leader and you feel that leader's doing well. You think there can be nobody else, but there's always somebody else who can step up to the plate, somebody else who can take over and carry on. One of our challenges as Liberians is to find that person, to identify the person who can make sure there's continuity in all the effort we have made and make sure that Liberia moves on to an even higher plane than where I'll leave it.
I hope that we'll all tap on the legacy of a great woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We're trying to find 2 teams that will meet in the grand finals. This is the second leg. After that, the grand finals. I will now ask Monserrato 1 to move and shake all of the players of Monserrato 2, and you come up for quizzing. Shirley Coleman, Catholic School versus Rakes Institute Baptist School.
Representing Rakes Institute, I have the following lucubrators, but they will better introduce themselves.
I am Dazia Jigowe. I am Yamiku Bese Junior, but for today, call me Melvin Kevin, the chemical rapping I'll take race to heaven.
I'm Peterson J. Flomo Jr., but for this match, you call me A.K. Gosha. And my name is Christopher A. Lavot Jr. for this match. For today, we refer to today as the VSA, Victor Shirley Coleman Day, as a myth.
Thank you very much. We now move to Shirley Coleman. 30 seconds. Introduce your playing team.
I am successful Festo Suspense Semo Junior. For this match, I remain constant.
I'm successful Aaron Tester, I remain constant.
Successful Kadafura Dilano Giwa is my name. Serving as a humble captain, I'm the successful Mega Clement. I pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's moving? Let's do this. Rakes, test your boosters on my instruction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Captain, talk to me. Is everything okay there?
Yes, sir.
Is everything all right?
Exactly.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
we
sir.
now move to Shirley Coleman. Test the boozers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Captain, is everything okay there?
Perfect.
Is everything all right?
Absolutely.
Are you sure about that? Question number 1, category language arts. Question number 1, the attitude of belief. Complete my question, Shirley Coleman.
The attitude of belief that affects the erector's ability to present a particular subject.
Your answer.
The bar.
15 points. You are correct. Question number 2. Oh no. No. I will apply -5 if I have to warn you again. Thank you very much. We proceed. Question number 2. Question number 2. An action verb that takes complete my question. Shirley Coleman.
An action verb that is performed by the subject in a sentence is referred to as what?
-5. An action verb that takes a direct object is referred to as what?
Take transitive verb.
10 points, you correct. Question number 2. Number 3. A group of words. Complete my question.
A group of words that has a subject and a predicate and necessary to make a sentence stem as well.
Your answer.
Plus.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 4. The history of the world.
The history of a word and how it erased into a present meaning spelling stem as well.
Your answer.
Etymology.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 5. The last to end language arts in this first half. A noun form. Complete my question, Shirley Coleman.
A noun form by adding ing a noun form by adding ing is used as a noun. It's referred to as what?
I take that your answer.
Jeru.
15 points, you are correct. That does it for language arts. We now move the category general science. Our scoreboard. Rex Institute 40 points. Shirley Coleman 25. The margin is 15. Who's moving? Science. Question number 1. The regular expansion. Complete my question. Shirley Coleman. Shirley Coleman.
The regular expansion of a set of number in a repeating pattern is stem as well.
-5. The regular expansion of the artery walls caused by the pumping of the heart is called what?
Take the blood pressure.
The blood pressure, I will not take that, we'll take pause. Question number 2. A group of invertebrates, animals, such as insects, centipedes, etc. Complete my question.
Can be termed as well.
I take that your answer.
Take arthropods.
Arthropods.
Arthropod.
What did you say?
I said arthropods or arthropod.
15 points, you are correct. Question, yes?
Yes, Mr. Gibson. You completed the question. You only said to be stem as what?
No, but the science category, every answer is 15, okay?
Okay.
We proceed. Yeah, there's a new rule, so that we get used to this. Question number 3. A single point tooth that is shaped and used for piercing. Complete my question.
For piercing material or food, can be termed as well.
Your answer, 20 points, you are correct. Question number 4. General science. Question number 4. General science. A stage of life that begins with the maturation of, yes, Shirley Coleman?
A stage of life that begins with the maturation of the blood flow in female is stem as well.
Let me listen to your answer.
Puberty.
20 points, you are correct. Question number 5. Stay on general science. The concentration of a gas, liquid, or solid on the surface of liquid or solid with which it is in contact.
Is stem as well.
Your answer?
Absorption.
15 points, you are correct. That does it for general science. We now move the category social studies. Scoreboard reads, Rick 65, Shirley Coleman 60. The margin is 5. Who's moving? Question number 1. Social studies. How did the Portuguese refer to the territory? Complete my question, Shirley Coleman.
How did the Portuguese refer to the territory that lies between the Farmington River and the... I come again. How did the Portuguese refer to the territory that lie between the Farmington River and...
-5. How did the Portuguese refer to the territory that lies between Cape Menserado and the Farmington River in Margibi County? Wrong. The correct answer is you are correct for 10 points. Question number 2. Political and social system of the Middle Age in Europe in which Lord gave land to
in which Lord gave land to vassals in return for services of use of land.
Your answer.
The feudalism.
You are correct for 15 points. Question number 3. Kingdoms that existed from 700 to 1000 in the region between the Sahara and the forests of the South. Yes.
In the forests of the South African.
Your answer.
Take the Eastern Asian kingdom.
I will not take that. Kingdom that existed from the 700s to the 1000 in the region between the Sahara and the forests of the Southwest Africa is referred to as?
Great Zimbabwe.
Wrong. The Ghana Empire. Question number 4. Organization set up after World War I. Complete my question, Rex Institute.
Organization set up after World War I to investigate the problem caused during the war by the various countries.
Answer.
Take the League of Nations.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 5. What is the capital city of what? Yes. I will assume that you did not even ring. We proceed. What is the capital city of, excuse me?
That'd be fast.
Policy by which? Rex, your answer. Complete my question.
Or policy by which government controls everything in the citizen benefit from it, be referred to as what?
I will not take that -5. Policy by which stronger nations extend their economic, political, or military control over weaker nations is referred to as Shirley Coleman.
I will whisper anyway.
Say that. Wrong. I will not take that. We proceed. The correct answer is.
Mr. Moderator.
Oh, I'm talking and you're interrupting, Rex. The correct answer is imperialism. Rex, now let me listen to your qualm.
Yeah, Mr. Moderator, you were already in flight with reading capital city. And we were already good at that, but to our...
Are you arguing that?
No, sir.
Should I manners from you right away? And what you should be saying right now?
I'm sorry.
We proceed. Category mathematics. Scobareeks, Rex Institute, 85. Shirley Coleman, 70. The margin is 15. Question number 1, category mathematics. Simplify. If A is equal to 3, B is equal to 4, evaluate 3B minus A squared. Shirley Coleman, Montserrat 2. 3, 10 points, you are correct. 15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Question number 2. A mathematical phrase that includes one or more. Complete my question, Rex.
A mathematical phrase that includes one or more other operation and they use variables.
Your answer.
Algebraic expression.
20 points, you are correct. Question number 3. Simplify. 64 raised to the power minus 3 over 2. Yes, Shirley Coleman. Shirley Coleman. Your answer.
8 raised to the power of minus 3.
Say that again.
Yes, my answer is
time. 64 raised to the power. Now, my judges still ask me to listen to you. Repeat the same thing you say and you're taking long to do that?
Yes. Then my answer will be.
I will not take that. We proceed. Simplify. 64 raised to the power minus 3 over 2.
Wow, 512.
You are correct for 10 points.
15.
15 points. Question number 4. A line that divides a parabola. Complete my question.
A line that divides a parabola can better be referred to as what? A line that can divide a parabola into 2 parts.
Your answer?
Answer is
20 points. You are correct. Question number 5. The last to end mathematics in this first half. Find the midpoint of the line segment passing through these points. Point 1, minus 4, minus 6. Point 2. Yes, Shirley Coleman, complete.
Yes, Mr. Money Radio is an electrical fault.
Minus 5. Find the midpoint of the line segment passing through these points. Point 1, minus 4, minus 6. Point 2, minus 10, 8. Rex Institute.
Minus 7. The midpoint is equal to parenthesis OB. Minus 7, 1.
10, 15 points, you are correct. That does it for mathematics. We now move the category current events. Current events question number 1. Scoreboard reads, Rex Institute 155, Shirley Coleman 80, the margin is 75. Rex, who's moving? Question. Who is the current Minister of Commerce? Rex Institute.
I gave you Professor Wilson Tefe.
10 points, you are correct. Swap position, coaches interact with your teams. Welcome back. This is the last and the final half. The half that will determine which of these representatives from Montserrado will meet Maryland County in the grand finals. Shirley Coleman, Montserrado to any substitution.
Yes.
Introduce the substitute.
I am successful Theophilus Mark Davis II, but for this match I remain constant.
Thank you very much. Rex Institute. Any substitution?
Constant.
Constant. We then proceed into language arts. Question number 1. Is a song like Perm? Complete my question, Shirley Coleman.
A song like Perm that tells a story often dealing with adventure and romance. Yes,
your answer.
Ballad.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Question number 2. 2 consecutive lines. Yes.
2 consecutive rhyming lines of poetry.
Your answer?
Couplet.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 3. Question number 3. The outcome of the complete my question, Rex.
The outcome of the event within a literary work is same as what?
Your answer?
Take the plot.
Wrong. Yes, I saved my breath.
Save your breath. The best solution.
10 points, you are correct. Question number 4. Question number 4. A poem with a shape that suggests, complete my question.
A poem with a shape that suggests a meaning. Yes, if you have to ask.
I take that your answer.
15
points, you are correct. Question number 5. Question number 5. Spell correctly the word. Spell correctly the word logarithm. Yes, Rex.
Take LOGARITHM.
Say that one.
Take capital LOGARITHM.
You are correct for 10 points. That does it for language arts. We now move the category general science. Scoreboard reads, Rex Institute 175. Shirley Coleman 135. The margin is 40 in favor of Rex. Rex Institute. Who's moving? We now move the category general science. The transformation of an animal from its, yes, Shirley Coleman.
The transformation of an animal from its original home to another in search for food is called
Manners 5. The transformation of an animal from its larval form into its adult form. Yes, Rex?
Take metamorphosis.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. The process of an anthropod shedding its complete
exoskeleton is called. The process of an anthropod shedding its exoskeleton.
Your answer?
Molting.
20 points, you are correct. Question number 3. The division of the cytoplasm. Yes,
the division of the cytoplasm in cell division is called.
Your answer?
Cytokinesis.
20 points, you are correct. A process in which steel is coated with zinc to prevent, yes?
To prevent rusting is called.
Your answer?
Fluting or vulcanization.
Say that?
Vulcanization.
I will not take that. A process in which steel is coated with zinc to prevent corrosion or rust is called?
Take steam.
Wrong. Galvanizing or galvanization, not vocal. Question number 5. The extraction of metal from old. Yes, Rex.
Can be termed as well.
I take that.
Take smell.
Wrong. The extraction of metal from old using aqueous chemical solution is called
fractionation.
Wrong. Leaching. That does it for general science. We now move the category social studies. Scope. Yes, Rex?
He said the extraction of metal from an ore is called leaching. I thought leaching was the process by which water removed.
Leaching. Research it better. The scoreboard read Rex 190. Shirley Coleman 170. The margin is 20. We now move the category social studies. Question number 1. Question number 1, category social studies. A number of cities and suburbs. Yes, Shirley Coleman.
A number of cities in suburbs in a particular region with the center of government is referred to as
Let me listen to you.
Cities.
I would not take that. I save my
A
breath.
number of cities in suburbs that blend together into a large urban area can be termed as
Your answer.
Megalopolis.
50 points, you are correct. Question number 2. What is the capital city of Denmark? Shirley Coleman.
Kyiv.
Wrong. Yes, I saved my breath. You are correct for 10 points. An official announcement issued by President Abraham Lincoln in 1863. Shirley Coleman, complete my question.
In 1863, proclaiming the national country that all slaves are free is called.
Let me hear your answer.
Emancipation Proclamation.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 4. What is the official currency of Cyprus? Rex Institute.
Take pound.
Wrong. Cyprus. Shirley Coleman. Official currency of Cyprus.
Euro.
10 points, you are correct. Question number 5. The last to end social studies. The tendency of a country's people. Complete my question, Rex Institute.
The what?
Manners 5. The tendency of the country's people to move from rural area to cities is called
urbanization.
10 points, you are correct. That does it for social studies. We now move the category mathematics. Score reads Rex Institute 210. Shirley Coleman 205. The margin is 5. Ladies and gentlemen, who's moving? Who's dropping? Let us now find out. Question number 1. Identify disconnect section. I repeat. Identify disconnect section. X squared over 4 plus. Complete my question, Rex, is that you?
A squared over 4 plus Y squared over 9 equal to 1.
Your answer
is
20 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Simplify. Manners 1,000 raised to the power 2 over 3. Rakes Institute.
Oh, Manners 100.
15 points, you are correct. Question number, yes. Shelley Coleman, you rang?
Yes, Mr. Gibson, play like my mathematician.
Please.
Yes, the question is just read. My opponent missed the question.
Please repeat the question to me.
The question is minus 1,000 raised to the power of minus 2 over 3.
No, raised to the power 2 over 3. Can we proceed?
Yes, it's still wrong.
It's still wrong.
Yes, he said minus 100.
He said minus 100 and I said he's correct.
It's not correct.
Why?
Because if you multiply...
First of all, answer the following question for me easily. What is the cube root of minus 1,000?
The cube root of minus 1,000 is 10. Minus 10.
Speak through the
minus
magna.
10.
The cube root of minus 1,000 is what?
Minus 10.
When you square is what?
Positive 100.
Positive 100. Now, you sure you're saying the right thing?
Yes.
Now, minus 1,000 raised to the power 2 over 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelley Coleman have won a debate. The question now will be removed from Rakes and turned over to Shelley Coleman for 15 points. That's the rule. We proceed. Shelley Coleman will now receive the 15 points. We proceed. Question number 4. Category mathematics. Find the range given the set of data 4, 6, 10, 121, 31, and 7. Shelley Coleman.
117.
117, you are correct for 15 points. Question number 5. May I have your attention? Question number 5. The score right now, if you listen up on our radio, Rakes 230, Shelley Coleman 235. The margin is 5. Mathematics. Find the slope and the y-intercept of this equation. The equation reads 4x plus y equal 12. Rakes Institute.
The slope is minus 4. The y-intercept is 12.
15 points, you are correct. That does it for mathematics. We now move to current events. Both teams kindly rise. The score reads Rakes Institute 245, Shelley Coleman 235. The margin is 10. Who's moving? Current events. Name correctly the 2 presidential candidates. Your completion.
Name complete corrected the 2 presidential candidates that participated in the 2017 election that were present here.
Your answer.
Honorable Madonna Winter and Honorable Simon Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Shelley Coleman. Goodbye to year 2. It's about to happen now. The last time when it happened in year 1, Mark Gibby County came out here in the face of Montserrado, snatched the trophy. Mark Gibby could not make it this time around out here, but now we have Montserrado going against Maryland. It's now Maryland and Montserrado. Will history repeat itself? Maryland, can you answer me? Will history repeat itself?
Definitely.
Will history repeat itself?
Definitely.
Shelley Coleman, you representing Montserrado. Will history repeat itself?
Never.
Speak loudly. Will history repeat itself?
Never.
Shelley Coleman is sounding as if they are afraid. Will history repeat itself?
Never.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dial is cast. That is a sign of a battle. The debate is about to take place. We now quickly move to Maryland County. 30 seconds. Tell me all the players you brought for this competition.
Thank you ever so much. I first of all dedicated march to Sister Mary Laurie Brown, President of the Stella Marie Polytechnics. I want to recognize Mr. P. Mathieu, Mr. Boniface Dallaire, and my 2 coaches, Ferdon Gay and that of Jacob Jobo. I have students.
I'm Nathan Akadame Freeman of this. I remain the question of Joia.
Elisha son Sabado carrying and said to be my occupational symbolism.
Prince foreshadowing watch out for part 2 Appoton.
Serving as the Edith Aris, the Latin War Mini Captain, I'm Alfred Weddleslaw Jr., but for the sake of this match, just refer to me as the Arturo Rosia, the sorrowful move taken by Jesus Christ to accuse the vacation of pause.
Thank you very much. Montserrat County, 30 seconds. Tell me who you brought.
Before introducing our team, I would like to recognize our administrator, teacher, and student body, and all fans and friends who are here for Sister Shirley Como Memorial Catholic School. Representing the Montserrat County, Sister Shirley Como, I have 3 brilliant scholars. They can better introduce themselves. I am student successful Sylvester Suspense Simon Jr. I remain constant. I am successful Henry Destor Derry. I remain constant.
Successful Catafora Tilano Giwa is my name.
The successful Mika Clement is my nomenclature. I pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's moving? Okay, so let's do this. Maryland County, test your boozers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maryland, is everything okay?
Perfect.
Is everything all right?
Absolutely.
Can we proceed?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Montserrat, test your boozers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is everything all right?
Perfect.
Is everything okay?
Perfect.
Can we proceed? We proceed. Question number 1, category language arts. A brief story of Perm. Yes, Shirley Coleman, Montserrat County.
A brief story of Perm. A brief story of Perm, often with animal characters and intended to teach a moral lesson.
Your answer. 15
15
points, you're correct. Question number 2. Identify the literary device used in the sentence. No wonder why. Complete my question. Maryland County.
No wonder why he was defeated.
Minus 5. Identify the literary devices used in the sentence. No wonder why people call you Charles Taylor of our city. Shirley Coleman. Your answer?
Metaphor.
Metaphor, wrong. Allegory. Question number 3. A story composed orally. Complete my question, Maryland.
A story composed orally and was passed from generation to generation by word of mouth, referred to as what?
Your answer?
Oral tradition.
I will not take that. I'm sorry. I saved my breath, Shirley Coleman. A story composed orally and then passed from person to person by word of mouth. Yes?
Folktale.
Folktale. Yes. Maryland, argue.
Please help my grammarian raise a gun.
Let him proceed.
Yes, humble moderator. In literature, if you look at the definition of folktale and oral tradition, they are the same. So, and folktale, it can be the same definition as
oral tradition. They are not the same. We proceed. We're discussing literature here. Question number 4. Language arts. Correctly spell the word ambiguity. Yes, Maryland.
Take A-M-B-R-Q-U-R-T-Y.
I'm sorry. Correctly spell the word ambiguity. Montserrat.
A-M-B-R-G-U-R-T-Y.
10 points, you're correct. The scoreboard. Shirley Coleman, 10 points. Yes, Shirley?
Yes, Mr. Gibson. We have answered 3 questions, and we noticed that the question that was transferred to us, you didn't get our point.
It was not considered, the points were not considered. So my judges are perusing that to talk with the scorekeeper. Okay, it's supposed to be 35 points.
Yes.
We proceed. Question number 5. Question number 5. A wildly told story. Complete my question.
A wildly told story involving greater character development so that hero and other goddesses is referred to as what?
Minus 5. A wildly told story about the past. Yes?
A wildly told story about the past that may or may not be based on actual fact.
Your answer.
The legend.
Legend. 15 points. You are correct. That does it for language arts in this first half. We now move the category general science. Fatima, -10. Shirley Coleman, 50. The margin is 60 in favor of Shirley Coleman. Shirley Coleman, who's moving? Who's dropping? Now move the category general science. Question number 1. A chemical process by which cell release energy from sugar. Yes, Maryland County complete.
Cell release energy from sugar and involve heat. Involving heat that is usually aided by bacterial action is referred to as what?
Compose your completion again, please.
A chemical process that involve
-5. A chemical process by which cell release energy from sugar when no oxygen is present. Yes, Monserrato?
Fermentation.
Fermentation, you're correct for 10 points. Yes, Maryland? Debate?
Yes, please, Mrs. My student raise a point.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Moderator, in reading Science with Distinction and Clarity, fermentation in another book is a chemical process in which ethanol is made with sugar with the addition of bacteria. And the other bonus fermentation is the process in which ethanol is made from sugar without the presence of oxygen.
Let's assume that you're correct. Is that what you said?
Yes.
You were not clear. We proceed. You were not clear. You're stuttering too much. You have to be clear at this level. You know that. We proceed. Question number 2. Stay on general science. A long, slender, flexible extension of the body of the certain animal, such as jellyfish, is referred to as Monserrato County.
Take the tentacle.
The tentacles. 15 points, you're correct. Question number 3. Spreading of particles throughout Maryland County complete.
Spreading of particles throughout a given medium until they are distributed evenly. As referred to
Your
as
answer,
diffusion.
20 points, you are correct. Question number 4, I'm sorry. Group 17 on the periodic table, complete my question, Maryland.
I refer to as swap.
I'll take that your answer.
Halogen.
20 points, you are correct. Question number 5, the last to end, general science. Yes?
Yes, Mr. Gibson, we have a quam. You said group 17 on the periodic table. And our opponent only are referred to as what?
Yes, the correct answer is 15 points, please. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you very much. 15 points, -5 from Fatima. We now move to question number 5. The setting of particles within a solution of mixture is called, yes, Monserrato? Monserrato?
Dispersion.
Say that.
Dispersion.
Wrong. The setting of particles within a solution of mixture is referred to as what? Maryland County.
Suspension.
Wrong. Deposition. That does it for general science. We now move the category social studies. Scoboris, Fatima 20, Shirley Coleman 80. The margin is 60 points. We now move to social studies. Question number 1. An agreement between yes, Monserrato?
An agreement between two countries to stop fighting against them as what?
I will not take that -5. An agreement between or among states to defend each other.
To defend each other for a particular purpose. As referred to as what?
Let me listen to your answer.
Alliance.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Which tribe in Liberia is reported to have been among the laborers? Complete my question, Maryland.
Of the Fenanopo scandal, of the Fenanopo labor scandal.
-5. Which tribe in Liberia is reported to have been among the laborers that were constructing the Suez Canal in Egypt? Monserrato?
Take for me the Mende.
Wrong. The correct answer is Crew. Question number 3. A tropical storm that complete my question, Monserrato.
A tropical storm, or a severe tropical storm that revolves around an area of high temperature causing great damages is called what?
Your answer.
Hurricane.
15 points, you are correct. Yes, Maryland, debate. Speak.
Yeah, moderator, it should have been around a center of low pressure, and my counterpart said a pressure of center of high pressure.
Your counterpart is correct for 15. We proceed. Question number 4. Who invented the Vice script? Montserrat counter.
Who invented the Vice script in 1930?
Thank you for adding that. Your answer?
15
points. You are correct. Yes, Maryland. Let him speak.
It shouldn't have been 1930. It should have been 1830.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maryland have just won that debate. The answer travels for 15 points to Maryland County. Thank you very much. Question number 5. What is the capital city of Bhutan? Montserrat?
Thimphu.
10 points, you're correct. That does it for social studies. We now move the category mathematics. Scobo reads, Fatima 45, Shirley Coleman 100. The margin is 55. We now move the category mathematics. Question number 1. Who defined geometric function by using algebraic expression and is regarded as the founder? Yes, complete. Shirley Coleman
is regarded as the founder and father of geometry.
Your answer?
Euclid.
Say that.
Euclid.
Wrong. Who defined geometric function by using algebraic expression and is regarded as the founder of analytical geometry? Yes.
René Descartes.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Find the midpoint of the line segment. Point 1 minus 2, command minus 1. Point 2, 2, command 2. Yes, Maryland counted.
The midpoint is parenthesis open. 0, 1 or 2.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 3. Expand 2.5 times 10 to the 6th power. Maryland County.
Yes, my answer is 250,000.
I will not take that. Expand 2.5 times 10 to the 6th power.
2,500,000.
2,500,000. You are correct for 15 points. We now move to question number 5. Identify the leading coefficient in this expression. X cubed minus x squared plus 6. Montserrat County. 1. 10 points. 15 points. You are correct. That does it for mathematics. We now move the category current events. Scobo reads, Our Lady of Fatima 75. Shirley Coleman 130. The margin is 55. Current events. What is the name of the current Minister of Gender? Yes.
Gender and Children and Social Protection.
Your answer? 15 points. You are correct. Both teams swap position. Coaches, please talk with your teams. This half is the sensational half. The half that will determine who will lift that giant trophy provided by Youth Movement for Collective Action. Or who will lift the smaller one provided by Youth Movement for Collective Action. Montserrat, any substitution?
No substitution.
No substitution. Maryland, any substitution?
Constant.
Both teams are playing constant. Question number 1 category, language arts. Scobo reads, Fatima 90, Shirley Coleman 130. The margin is 40. Question number 1. The collection of myth. Maryland County.
A collection of myth by several other in your world of literature is referred to as well.
Your answer?
Mythology.
15 points, you're correct. Question number 2. A Manon plot that relates, complete my question, Maryland County.
A Manon plot that relates a sequence of events with another event within a literal work is referred to as what?
I listen to your answer.
Subplot.
Subplot. 15 points, you are correct. Question number 3. A feeling of uncertainty. Yes? Montserrat?
A feeling of uncertainty and anxiety that is determined by the others. What will become the outcome of a story?
Your answer.
The suspense.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 4. Language arts. Language arts. A word such as which or who. Maryland County complete.
A word such as which or who that asks question about a specific situation or issue is effect are.
Your answer?
Take interrogative pronoun.
You are correct for 15 points. Question number 5. Question number 5. What is the name of the protagonist in the book, The Gods? Complete my question, Maryland.
In the book, the gods are not to blame.
Your answer?
What do you want?
15 points, you are correct. That does it for language arts in this entire game. We now visit the score. Fatima from down, top the margin, 150. Shirley Comer, 145, the margin of 5. Who's moving? General science. Question number 1. Any tailed amphibian that has soft and scaleless skin. Yes, Monserrato?
It's them as well.
Your answer? Time. Any tail amphibian that has soft and scaleless skin with a long bodied tail and short limb is referred to as?
Lizard.
Wrong, salamander. Question number 2. Question. Yes.
Oh, I have a one.
State.
Yes, lizard is part of the amphibian family, and it has. It's a salamander. Lizard is a salamander, and it has scale and long tail with short limbs.
My judges are researching immediately to classified laser. We proceed. Once they signal me, I will announce your points. You know the rules. Question number 3. A chamber found in the lower stomach. Complete my question.
In the lower stomach that stores food.
-5. A chamber found in the lower stomach of an animal that facilitates food grinding is referred to as what?
Kizia.
15 points, you are correct. My judge have just found that laser is a part of the salamander family. You are correct for 15 points, Maryland County. Yes, Monserrato?
Yes, Mr. Gibson. You said that a type of amphibians, and we know that laser is not an amphibian because amphibians have a characteristic of living in both land and water, and laser cannot live in water.
Now listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you, before I proceed with the results, to just give Montserrat a very big hand of applause. They said they were not allowed any wrong point to be given to anybody. Please subtract the 15. Now I'll read this. You know, we're quick. They say at first glance, salamander appears to be a type of lizard, but lizard is a reptile. We proceed. Thank you, Monserrato. The fight is on. Question number 4. A high shell. Which shield Maryland County complete?
Which shield the outer covering of an egg is referred to as what? Which shield the outer covering of a turtle is referred to as what?
I'll listen to your answer.
Carapace!
20 points, you are correct. Question number 5. Question number 5. A selection process where the breeder chooses, complete my question, Maryland.
Where the breeder chooses are made to breed with to produce offspring of desirable, heritable traits.
Your answer.
Selective breeding.
Say that.
Selective breeding.
Wrong. A selection process where the breeder chooses the animal of mating and producing offspring of desired inheritable qualities is called what?
Inbreeding.
Wrong. Artificial selection. That does it for general science. We now move the category social studies. Koba Reese, Fatima, 185. Shirley Comer, 140. The margin is 45. Social studies. Question number 1. What is the capital city of Barbados, Maryland County?
I gave you Misk.
Misk. Wrong. What is the capital city of Barbados?
Bridgetown.
Bridgetown, 10 points. Question number 2. In 1556, complete my question, Maryland.
Captain Wellington was in London near the Cecil's River.
Minus 5. In 1556, another Englishman paid a visit to the Green Coast. How is he called? Wrong, Captain with him. Question number. What is the official currency of Maryland County?
What is the official currency of Belgium?
Minus 5. What is the official currency of Burundi?
CFA franc.
CFA franc. I will not take the Burundi franc. Question number 4. The death by hanging from the branch, Maryland complete.
From the branch of the tree which was merely practicing ancient days.
Your answer.
Lychee.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 5. The Loma script was invented. Complete my question. Monserrato.
The Loma script was invented by whom?
I take that your answer.
Widow Zoba.
Widow Zoba. 15 points, you are correct. That Dorset, yes. Yes.
Can they allow my historian to raise a quam?
Yeah, raise the quam.
Moderator, you said a score what is referred to as whom is awarded 10 points, and I noticed you giving my opponent 15 points.
Please subtract the 5. No one wants to allow 3 points. Thank you very much. We proceed. We now move the category mathematics. Scobaris, Fatima, 190. Shirley Coleman, 160. The margin is 30. We have 6 more questions to go. Simplify. The root of 2 or over the root of 3. Monserrato.
The root of 6 or what 3.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 2. Mathematics. Question number 2. What is the formula used in finding the perimeter of an Maryland?
Of an
minus 5. What is the formula used in finding the perimeter of an equilateral triangle?
The perimeter is equal to 3 times the length.
Wrong.
Or any of the length.
Perimeter is equal to 3s. We move the question number. Yes. You said 3 times the length. You want to waste my time? We proceed.
Yes.
Yes.
The s there is representing any one of the length. Yes, and I said 3 times the length. So if you say 3s, it's the same as 3 times x.
You are wrong. Thank you very much. You are wrong. The triangle, all of the sizes are not called length. We proceed. Don't disturb. Question number 3. Mathematics. Factorize completely. 3x squared minus 4x minus 7. Yes? Maryland County.
Parenthesis open. Parenthesis open. 3x minus. Parenthesis open. 3x minus 7. It closes. Another open. X plus 1 it closes.
15 points, you are correct. Question number 4. Yes? Shirley Coleman, Monserrato County, Guam?
Yes. Please allow my mathematician to address.
Let him speak.
Yeah, he said 3s minus 7.
Wrong. 3x squared minus 4x minus 7.
Yeah, I'm discussing what he read.
Okay, yes. Proceed.
In his answer, the last part, which is the last part of the answer, x plus 1.
You have a problem with that man's answer? Can you multiply your answer for me? Should we proceed or you still want to discuss?
Yes. He's correct.
He's correct? We proceed. Question number 4, stay on mathematics. How many diagonal can be formed from a 7-sided polygon? Maryland County.
7.
7, wrong. How many diagonal can be formed from a 7-sided polygon?
Yes, the answer is 28 or 3.
Wrong. The correct answer is 14 diagonal. Question number 5. Given the points to be 3,1 and the slope 2/3, write the equation. Complete my question, Maryland County.
Write the equation. Write the linear equation.
Your answer, Maryland County.
The linear equation is y is equivalent to 2. Y is equivalent to 2x plus.
Wrong. Given that the points to be 3,1 and the slope 2/3, write the equation.
Y is equal to 2x/3 minus 1.
I will not take that. 2x minus 3y is equal to 3. Both teams kindly rise as we determine our winner today. Scoreboard reads Fatima 200, Shirley Coleman 170, Maryland is in the margin 25. Ladies and gentlemen, the last question to call it a day for year 2. Audience, don't come any closer. We have some activities, some things to carry out immediately. The last question to end this match. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the chief moderator of the Liberia Media? Complete my question.
For Democratic Initiative.
Your answer.
Mr. Tony Gibson.
You are correct for 15 points. But, ladies and gentlemen, Our Lady of Fatima, Maryland County, 200 points to 190. They are the winner for year 2. All the way from Maryland County, Harper City at the Cape, where the seashore hits with Africa's. Maryland County have made it here today. The ceremony.
And so, folks, would like to say good evening to all of you and welcome this evening to BKS TV and welcome to the Heat Hour program here on BKS TV. My name is Junior Payne. You just listened to that fantastic match between Rick's Institute and Fatima High School from Maryland County. I mean, we've already opened the academic year 2025-2026, and quizzing activities are about to kick off around the county. But we here too will be bringing you all of the major happenings, be it quizzing, be it debate, be it politics, be it business, be it agricultural, and whatever news we have, we'll bring it up to you here on the show. Those of you watching us on Facebook would like to say welcome. Tell us where you're watching us from. We're going to recognize you here this evening. My brother Chris Seli is in the back. Chris, bringing you on very shortly. And we have 1 or 2 issues to discuss here this evening. Christina Sonny is watching us. Christina, welcome. Allison Theophilus Bula is also watching us. Precious Yamaka is also watching us. Lawrence Yene is also following the show too as well. Let's bring you a few updates from Monrovia. Few major updates from Monrovia. The acting Minister of State faces very serious scrutiny today at the Liberian Senate over alleged presidential violence in Lofa County. The acting Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Samuel Steve Kwa, appeared before the Liberian Senate on Tuesday for his confirmation hearing, facing pointed questions about transparency and government projects. Steve Kwa, who was nominated following the death of former Minister Sylvester Grispet, came under intense scrutiny from Montserrat County Senator Darius Dillon. The senator pressed him on reports concerning purported presidential violence being constructed in Lofa County. When asked directly, Steve Kwa stated that he was not aware of any such project. Dillon then requested that if confirmed, the nominee commit to verifying and providing the Senate with accurate information on the matter. Steve Kwa agreed, pledging to cooperate fully with lawmakers once officially confirmed. Now, my question is, if the acting Minister of State doesn't know about the project in Foya, he has seen pictures of it, he has listened to the news report of it, having him engage with the president, I believe that he has engaged with the president and He knows about this project, but there is a secret behind this project that is being kept from the public. Chris will join us here very shortly, and we will be discussing this issue here tonight. A couple more updates before we bring on our brother Chris. This is a bit disturbing. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC for short, has reported that the government lost more than 6.5 million and 17.9 million to corruption-related activities across various state institutions. Speaking Tuesday at the Ministry of Information regular press briefing, the LACC executive chairperson, Councillor Alexandra Zoe, said the losses stem from ongoing investigation into fund misappropriation, procurement fraud, and other financial crimes. She stressed that the commission remains focused on recovering stolen assets and strengthening Liberia anti-corruption system. Zoe announced that 98 cases are currently under review, including 48 new investigations launched between July and October. Several ministries and agencies are being probed, such as the Ministry of Health, FARA project, the WASH program, the LARCA, the MCSS, the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, and the Bureau of State-Owned Enterprise. She confirmed that indictments have been secured in Monrovia, Bapolu, Lofa, Bomi counties, highlighting institutional progress. Zoe said the long-awaited National Anti-Corruption Court is expected to become fully operational by 2026 in a coordination with the War and Economic Crimes Court. Now, this is disturbing. Why do I say it's disturbing? In less than 2 years, the government have lost more than 6.5 million and 17.9 million to corruption-related activities across various state institutions. Where are we heading to? And we have a few minutes on the show. We will discuss this. Definitely we're going to discuss it without fear and favor here tonight. Adolphus El Yomi is joining us on the show. Adolphus, welcome. My brother Chris, it's good having you on here. We got two major events, major discussion that we have to talk about here tonight. Issues having to do with the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission report. Yesterday, their press briefing said the government has lost 6.5 million and 17.9 million to corruption-related activities. In the press briefing, they also mentioned that 98 cases are currently under review and 48 new investigations have been launched from July to October. So you got July, August, September, October. That's like in a period of 3 months, they have 48 cases. And best to my knowledge, none of these cases have been prosecuted. So that's like they are investigating, probably waiting for the court to be launched either in 2026 or 2027. I don't know. But what becomes of these perpetrators? Some of them are leaving from Liberia. I know that. Some of them going to other countries to live their perfect life with the Liberian people money. It's good having you on here tonight, my brother. Let's hear what's on your mind, and then let's come to what say you on this story.
Oh, thank you, Gio. Let me say good evening to our viewer and listeners. And again, it's a great time to be here. I just have like the disabled people yesterday. What I saw other people on Facebook trying to say things that I don't think is necessary for the society. Those people, I think government should try to prioritize these people, because in other countries you even have a areas for them that those people live. In Liberia, it's done that way. So I think the government have to look into that direction, those people, so they can be able to what I call. So again, it's a great thing. I think we will talk most about it on the show tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good having you, my brother. It's been almost 2 or 3 days now, but it's great having you on the show. Now, let me have my 1 cent on this issue, then we will go, then we can come to you before we go to the next one. You see, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, let me applaud them for the work being done. Sometimes when you say these things, people will try to link you to political party or to supporting an individual, which I believe that that's the nature of human being, and we will always say those things. I'm disappointed in the rescue government in so many ways. I'm disappointed in them based on the fact that complaints have been coming up. Liberians are not getting job based on their qualification, but instead they are getting job based on the campaign they ran in 2023. I'm disappointed in this rescue government because qualified Liberians are being suppressed simply because they spoke truth to power. I'm disappointed in the rescue government because they ran propaganda to remove the CDC-led government, and these same things are happening under their watch. I mean, for God's sake, in less than 2 years, the country is already down 6.8 million to corruption. And LACC telling us they got 98 cases under review, 48 new cases from July up to October. October has not ended yet. This is disheartening. This is frustrating. I don't believe these people came to rescue the ordinary citizen of Liberia. I want to believe that they came to enrich themselves, like they said the other government was doing. I want to believe that. How many persons who have been accused of corruption in Liberia, Grace, that you know currently that have been investigated and prosecuted? It's not the fact that you keep on, suspending someone to go through investigation, but are you prosecuting these people? Now, Grace, if I tell you that you cannot work in my government or you cannot work in this entity because you did something wrong there, I will not appoint you to any government position again. There are people currently being removed. According to them, these people, they breach code of conduct. But in the blink of an eye, they have been appointed to other agency. When it is not in your favor, you speak against it. But when it's in your favor, you don't say anything about it. This government castigated the past government on corruption. They spoke against the past government on a whole lot of issues, which I believe, yes, Liberian people deserve better. But why will you know those things yesterday and then today you forget them and start to apply the same thing? I follow a couple of social media posts, other people saying nothing has changed, and other people that making fun of it that yes, nothing has changed because XYZ president was defeated in 2023. And if you check the National Election Commission website, you will see the defeat still there. I mean, for God's sake, if you ran campaign against this political party yesterday for corruption and you sitting here, your officials are looting the country and you're saying nothing about it, you're not prosecuting these people, this is sad. And when you speak against these things, somebody say, no, do not say that, Junior. Chris, do not say that because These people will give you job tomorrow. If you speak against politicians, you become the bad one. Your future is at stake. It's sad. Nowadays, kids are graduating. Instead of them telling the world or the public their ambition, who they want to become, they will say, no, Liberia will decide for me. If Liberia decides that I will be a drug dealer, I will. If Liberia decides that I will not be of no use in the society, I will. A country that all of the other countries surrounding it are improving. Cote d'Ivoire have an airline. Sierra Leone have an airline. Ghana have an airline. Nigeria have a lot. But guess what? In Liberia, we don't have these things. The Minister of Labor drives $48,000 car. The House of Representatives, all of them drive $45,000 car. There is currently a communication on the floor that is being discussed for the CSO to have their personal car worth $11,000. All of the CSO, if you calculate all of the money, that's like approximately 1.9 million. But the teachers teaching Blaise Zopie, some of the private schools have only one instructor. The rest of the folks are volunteer people. This is sad for our country. And if the government will keep on saying we have cases under review, we have cases under review on corruption allegation that they spoke against yesterday, they're sitting under their watch, these things are happening, then I'm disappointed. If this government had came to power on the agenda that no one will take home less than 150 USD per month, and there are people still taking less than that money in this economy, then I'm disappointed in the rescue mission. I will stop here for now, my brother Chris, and let's give you the opportunity to hear your side. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. You know, in Liberia, what we have observed all the time, along they are in the position, you know, all the policies to do. I told somebody a few days ago, those guys came to rescue themselves, not Liberian people. Because the president of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Newman Boakai, said he will leave on noon. The records are out there. How was somebody living on noon who can rescue somebody? It's not possible. Right? So the issue is Liberian people themselves see even recently about Nima. The young twin said the bread and butter issue have been settled. Which bread and butter issue? When you said right now report saying that 50.5% of Liberian students are out of school. So those Ghana can rescue themselves. So everything is seen around here. Everything is seen in Liberia. If you see the Minister of Labor to the country, we have one for the summer 1,000 car. You can rescue themselves. And not Liberian people. Look at the very entities around there. Today, teachers are being paid. You go in the rural areas. Go look at school buildings. Right? So these are things that bring people themselves will see. You almost talk about it, people hit somebody. How will you can rescue a nation that young people to be the future of the nation that are out of school? But you're throwing school. They're going to rescue somebody? You running for the summer 1,000 car that rescue it? Those guys can rescue themselves. If you do the survey across the nation, you will know that those guys were hungry for power. Those guys came to loot. Those guys came to steal from the Liberian people. And some of us, we don't manage our war. We keep speaking reality to power. If you can rescue this country, how many entities are you rescuing around there? You went after people in the position, they break code of conduct. But you, the same person, they're breaking the same code of conduct you talk about. Records are out there. Government officials don't participate in election. They rent Nima government campaign Nima. And not seeing against the code of conduct. So the issue is, Liberians people want to push when they are in the position. Right? Today, on their own watch. Look at the very countries around us growing on the country. Our own money is coming to for the news for government project. That we got rescue. We got rescue. How many projects that this government in the kingdom power they are going out of that raw money that they can point out that better life of Liberian people. We're only to the top of the roll. When the power minister himself sat on OKF and said all the road projects in the country were approved by the former government. What the rescue they can do? Look at the different medical centers around the country. Go in the interiors. Look at the schools. Go see what is doing it. This thing in rescue. You're not going to rescue because they are converted to the right for the summer 1,000 car. So they can rescue their children today. They're in good schools. So they are children brought to the lane. But what become those cases in the interior? Is it a rescue you can do? Whenever I talk against the government, they go after you in the country. They go in and insult you. Is it a rescue? Is it a rescue to remove speaker illegally in the country? Is that a rescue? Is it a rescue when somebody had their own opinion? That's young. You remove them because they couldn't lie. What you want them to do the lie, you do it. You remove them, that's a rescue you can do. It does a rescue. What today injustice become a joke in the society? It does a rescue you can do. Are they telling us what a rescue they can do? On their own watch, the police have become enemy of the state. Is that a rescue you're going to do? What the media today, the information ministry have made news or insult female Liberian citizens who are contributing to the society. Is that a rescue you're going to do? Is that a rescue you're going to do when teachers are crying for salary today in the interior? No teachers will go, that's in the Kuga cell, just on the feet on the floor. You're not saying it. It's in the Kuga cell. Is that a rescue you're going to do that? The technical government officials, the chiefs, and the elders that whenever the church they remove them from that position to protecting those people, is the rescue going to do? What become an old man in Zion number one who today don't have food on your own table because of the government procedure, don't pay their personal fee? What kind of rescue going to do? I want to sit here like real people and fold our hands and look at all the looters so we keep looting this country? Where is the patch when I told today? The generator carrying 15,000 K. Is it a rescue thing to do? The flat expensive plane around the world to go have birthday party. The President Bagason and Nigeria said out of the country. They're only going to rescue their family. They're going to rescue their children. They have nothing to offer Liberian people. They have nothing to show Liberian people. They couldn't loot. And those looters will keep exposing them today and forever. So that people will see what we're talking about. Look at the Liberia campus. When our PhD in our campus, the rescue there, look at our building. Is that a rescue you can do? What is a rescue they can do? On their own watch today. Police are going after people. They rape, alleged rape on their own watch. Their own data minister, they talk about DNA test. Is that a rescue when other people did it? On the government, you put in jail, you send the son, you could send all that error. But today, having that data minister, you call a DNA test, that rescue you do, but you don't rescue few people. The Liberian people themselves will see. They will keep saying their job. So we'll keep saying it because we will say true to power because we don't do it. History will judge us tomorrow. They will ask us tomorrow when it will happen. Why would you guys stay? What you did? That's what you want for history recorded. Those guys loot. Today, the Lord minister running for some 1,000 car. The next man minister running, they sing for some 1,000 car. I listen to the Utah State. Come on, mention. When the press secretary came on the to say, oh, it was not for MRU, but for the federal government. But police did not know about it when he was on the presidential project. Is that a rescue to be lied to Liberian people? To be lied to Liberian people? When you are there on the president project, he knows about it. But today, before the primary, because they don't want to question him, he said, I don't know about it. When Minister of State, the prosecutor to the president, Say what for government. You know, for you. But you can't say you don't know about, hey, what kind of rescue you do? Or you need to rescue their family. Normally can get to flying around here with a best of cars. I don't know what to yesterday. They run a best of cars. Those people that bring money to them bunker day because they wanted to be on committee to steal the people money. To loot the country. That's what I was talking about yesterday. And that will seem to around that today. You don't talk against the government, you talk that have a friend, I don't want to call a ministry name, but they're telling her because she has issue with her boss. So forget a spread that said in the country that the speaker cannot show the feeling. Threatening the government that when you talk outside, they will do this or that. Freedom of speech. But again, Jim, we told the people yesterday. In so many things they live on loom, be careful. There will be experience of a lot of people. For now on, now we question about decision making. But now we should look down someone make a statement to verify that statement. Because a person worker can tell all yesterday they live on loom. When you're stopping the loan to take care of the 11 people thing. See, don't you sleep in the loan, they always sleep in the loan. When you feel in the loan and you kind of instead of grandchildren now before you tell them you have 11 people. But again, it's a good show here. We'll discuss it. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you already spoke on the second issue that has to do with the presidential villa in Foya, Lufa County. This is concerning. And I believe water politics, all of us need to come out to, question this rescue government. I don't know how people change over time. I don't know how people change. Yesterday, you questioned the Josh Wale administration. Some people stood their ground, and I appreciate them for that. If you can question the president for building, houses around yesterday, what stopped you from questioning this current president for building villa in Foya, Lufa County? And a lot of misinformation, disinformation is going around with that project. What is the House of Legislature doing? Their oversight responsibility. You got a right to go and sanction that project, stop it, and know where the source of income is or who the source of income is. But everybody's sitting. And I want to believe that Senator Darius Delontu is on a bluff with this issue. He knows about that project. He's just sugarcoating the thing for Liberian people to say, yes, Darius Delontu is speaking in the interest of us. No, he's not. He's not. So if the senator really, really believes that he wants to question this rescue government, then I don't think he's doing the right thing. You can go there, you can sanction that project, and you will get the needed information that you need to get about that project. Because we are concerned with the Liberian people. We are concerned. Other group of people saying, this is the project from Mano River Union. Other group of people saying, no, it's not a project of Mano River Union. Other group of people saying, it is the president's personal project. And other people saying, no, it's not a president's personal project. Now, the acting minister of state, the one that worked with the president hand in hands, he's saying, I don't know whether such project exists. I haven't heard about it before. I don't know where it came from. But guess what? This project has been discussed on so many top platforms across the country. This project has been discussed by lawmakers. But the Minister of State says he doesn't know about this project. It's high time that citizens stand up in Liberia. It's high time that citizens speak truth to power. I want to believe that people will speak truth to power no matter what. And so we'll come here to make our 1 cent. We'll come here to say our 1 or 2. And we'll leave it with the government to do the rest. And so, again, we would like to say thank you to all of you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for everything. Whenever we are here, you are there for us. You share the show. You make sure you stay until the end. We want to appreciate you for that. It's 10 o'clock in Liberia. At this point, or at this juncture, we come to an end of today's edition of the show. Tomorrow, we'll be hosting the Avasa 2, the political leader of the Citizen Movement for Change, Honorable Musa Hassan Belite. I will be hosting Ashkan Kubaselepo on the show tomorrow. It is to our knowledge that the political leader for CMC will be visiting Zor Clan in Nima County upon his return to Liberia. And Armstrong Hill from that part of Nima is also the advisor to the political leader of CMC. He will be appearing here tomorrow to give us update about his bossman trip to Zor and what should the people be expecting from him when he shall visit Zor Clan, Nima County. My name is Junior Payne. I'm your regular host of the show, and I've been here tonight with my brother Chris Lee. It's been a wonderful show with all of you. Catch it up tomorrow. Have a pleasant good night.